Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I created this sparkly makeup look. Also in today's video, I'm gonna show you the whole makeup process, so not only the eyes, but also the face. So let's get started. The first thing I did was taking my favorite cream, which is by Bobbi Brown. It's the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I use it, I think, for almost 4 years, maybe even longer. I just really love the smell. It makes my skin look amazing. And I think I have normal to combination skin. Sometimes during the day, I tend to get a little bit oily, but this just goes really well with my skin and it also looks amazing underneath foundation. So now next I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I use it in the shade Light Medium. I'm applying it on the cheekbones, on the forehead, and also a little bit above the lips. And I'm just using my fingers to blend this in. I just think this is an amazing product. It just makes your skin look so glowy, but in a really natural way. So if you're looking for a product which makes your skin glowy, I would definitely recommend this product. Then now next I'm taking the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer. I wanted to include this step because this is something I always do before I apply my eyebrow products. And this is just gonna kind of conceal the skin underneath the brows and the eyes. After that I apply my brow products and then I film my close-up eye look. So sometimes I receive messages like, oh my god, your skin looks so good, but just so you know, I always have a little bit of concealer underneath and around the eye area. Then now after I did my eyebrows, I went in with the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer. I use it in almost every video, and I'm taking my P84 brush by Sigma Beauty to apply this. Now in today's video, I didn't want to include the brows because I have a few like dedicated videos on which I show how I do my brows. I will make sure to link it down in the description bar if you have never seen one of those videos. But if I would include that, this video is going to be super long. So now for today's video, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy palette. I think this is my third video so far using this palette. I wanted to show you guys some different options on what you could do with this palette. I don't do this with every palette, but now and then when there's like a new palette which is quite popular, I like to show you guys some different options on what you can do with it. So I created a blue smoky eye, a brown halo smoky eye, and now this pinky purple glittery eye look, just to give you like some different options. So I hope you guys like that. I think this is also going to be my last video because I already received some other palettes which I want to play for my next videos, but I just hope you guys enjoyed the videos that I made so far using this palette. Then now I went in with some eyeshadow guards. For those who always ask, I sell these on my website. I will make sure to link that down in the description bar as well. This is gonna leave you with a really sharp edge. Normally I apply them before I go in with eyeshadow, but just during applying the eyeshadow I felt like, let me just apply them because this is kind of gonna create that sharp shaped eye look which I want to go for. So after blending the shade all over in the eyelid, I'm gonna go in with the color Hugo. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm taking a Sigma Beauty E25 brush and I'm gonna start pressing that in the outer V of the eye. This is kind of gonna dark up that area of the eyelids, and I'm just gonna softly blend it more upwards, and then with whatever's left on my brush, I'm also gonna blend it more towards the middle part of the eyelid. Now also I want to know if you notice any difference in today's video. I discovered like probably, I just feel like I'm a really dumb YouTuber sometimes. Sometimes I discover stuff which I feel like I should have known way earlier. Like for example, I discovered that there's a option on my camera which decides how sharp your videos are, and I had no idea. And all this time that I am filming YouTube videos, my sharpness was at 0. Oh my god. So obviously I put it up way higher and I feel like my quality of my videos is so much better, and I just feel so stupid that I didn't know about this, because all this time my videos were like not like super bad quality, but also not the way it could be. And the only thinking about that like makes me feel so frustrated, but I'm so happy that I found out, because if I never knew about this, my videos would never be as good as they could be. So I'm really happy that I discovered, and I'm just really curious if you guys notice a difference. I definitely notice with my skin texture, I feel like everything just looks a lot better, more sharp. So I just hope you guys notice that it looks better. Also, I started to edit my videos in Adobe Premiere, which is quite difficult. Like there's so many options, like it's quite difficult. but I finally know like the basics and I can finally edit my videos in it. So I'm really excited because editing in Premiere Pro gives you so many more options on like doing like cool stuff in your videos, like special effects. I'm really excited to start learning more about that. But for now, I'm just gonna try to keep it a little bit more simple. I don't want to make it too difficult because editing already takes so much time. So I think slowly by time you guys are gonna see more improvement in my videos, hopefully. So I hope you guys just saw what I did. I was talking too much, but I decided to apply these colors on the eyelid, creating a sort of ombre from light to dark. And then now I'm going in with this color DECAY, which is a black shade. And I took a flat definer brush from Sigma Beauty and I'm gonna press it right above the lash line. I'm not gonna use any eyeliner today, even though this black eyeshadow is gonna make it look as if I'm wearing eyeliner, but I'm actually only using this. This is a really nice black eyeshadow. I think I also mentioned this in my other two videos where I use this palette. It's just really beautiful. It's really blendable. There's just something about this black eyeshadow which I really like. And I created a wing liner with the eyeshadow. And then I went in with this pinky shade and I'm gonna press it right above where I just applied the black eyeshadow. And that's kind of gonna create sort of a smudged effect, like you can see the pink right above it, which is gonna give a really cool effect since we used that same shade in the crease. I really like how that makes it look. And you don't want to smudge too hard with the brush because I am wearing a lot of glitters and this is gonna give you a lot of fallouts. But I just kind of pressed it on the skin. Also, I would definitely recommend to first do your eyes and then your foundation because the glittery eyeshadows which I used give quite some fallout, so I'm happy that I didn't apply my foundation yet. I used these makeup wipes from Honest Beauty and this is gonna remove the glitters, thankfully. So now I'm gonna take the same pink color which we used earlier for the crease and I'm gonna press it right underneath the lower lash line using a flat definer brush again from Sigma Beauty, which I also used to apply the black and the pink above the lash line. So I'm just gonna sweep my brush back and forth and then I switch to a Morphe M506 brush, which is more of a tinier brush, and I'm just gonna sweep my brush back and forth to blend everything out and to make everything just look nice and smooth. And then now for the next step, I'm gonna take this pencil from Urban Decay, which is in the color Love Dark. The shade actually looks really similar to that color we just blended underneath the lower lash line, so therefore I think it suits really well with today's eye look. I applied it all in the waterline and then I went in with the color Barb and I'm gonna use that for the inner corner, which I actually used earlier as well, but I just wanted to add a little bit more of that shade more downwards to the inner corner as well. So the whole inner corner area is gonna look really glittery and sparkly, which I really like. So now next I'm gonna take the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara, which is my absolute favorite mascara. I use it for years now in almost every video. I just really like how it lifts the lashes. And I am going in with fake lashes, but I always want to use a little bit of mascara underneath. Then now we're gonna finish off the rest of the face. I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Plus Smooth Foundation, which is one of my favorite drugstore foundations when it comes to like a really nice natural looking foundation. I think it's really pretty and I'm using it all over the face using a Real Techniques buffer brush. So I'm just buffing it into the skin. I'm also making sure to apply it in my neck area just to make sure it really matches with my body. And of course also on the forehead. Then now after applying that, I'm taking my Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer. I think I'm using it in the shade Light Medium Honey. I'm gonna use it on the chin, underneath the eyes, a little bit on the forehead and underneath the nose. And then after that, I'm gonna blend it in with a beauty blender. I've noticed a difference when I use, for example, a Real Techniques contour brush, which I really like to use sometimes for my concealer as well, that when I use like a normal brush, it gives so much more color payoff. And if I use a beauty blender, it doesn't give you like that full coverage. Even though with the Tarte Cosmetics, it still looks really nice coverage, but it does really pick up a lot of product. So if you are someone that wants as much coverage as possible, you might want to switch to a brush instead of using a beauty blender. So after doing that, I'm going to take the contour product. I don't even know how to pronounce this product, but I'm using it in the shade Light and I'm going to apply it underneath the jawline. And then with whatever's left on my brush, I'm also applying a tiny bit on the forehead and on my cheekbones. Then I'm gonna set my whole face. I'm using my Mercier translucent powder, which is my favorite powder to set my face. And I'm actually gonna use it all over my face, but with the beauty blender, I'm really pressing it more on the chin, underneath the eyes, on the nose, on the forehead, and underneath the cheekbones. But I feel like eventually I go with my beauty blender all over the face. So now I'm going back in with the Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit. I'm using it this time for the lower lashes. I like to do this after setting my under eyes with powder, because else the powder would stick in my mascara. And then now I'm applying some fake lashes. I'm using lashes from my own lash company, Anytude, and the style that I'm wearing right now is called Impishly. Then I quickly went in with some bronzer. I felt like something was missing. I used the Give Me Sun from MAC, which is their mineralized skin finish powder. And then now I'm taking this beautiful blush from Sigma Beauty, which is more of a pinky peachy color. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna apply it on the apples of my cheeks using a 234 brush from Suifa. Then I'm taking this palette from Laura Lee Cosmetics. I'm gonna use that color, not the lightest color, but the second one, which looks really beautiful with my skin color. I'm applying a little bit on the cheekbones, a little bit on the forehead, and I think that's only the place where I apply it. I don't want to be too glowy because it doesn't go well with my oily skin. Then I'm gonna take this lip pencil from Ash Cosmetics. It's called Mocha. It's a really beautiful color. It's darker than Strip Down from MAC, but I actually really like that. And then now I went in with the Laura Mercier lipstick, which is a really beautiful nude peachy color. I don't really know what the color is, but I think it definitely has a sort of peachy undertone. And then this is the end result. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think of the quality in this video. Do you notice a difference? And yeah, let me know any suggestions for my next upcoming videos. I'm really excited to film more videos this year, so any ideas are welcome. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye!